Welcome, adventurers, to another stream. We are going to be playing Hades with a little bit of a exciting note. And that is, as you can see, right up here in the corner, we are actually past version 1.0. I'm a little late to this. Sorry. I'm a little late. I believe this came out either late Wednesday or early Thursday. The full version of the game is out. The game is no longer in early access. I'm personally very excited, especially since I believe this is only the second or third game I actually watched basically be made. I did that with Subnautica, although I didn't purchase it until it came out, since that was much more of a story-based game, and I felt like I don't want to experience the game until I can experience it all. With a game like this, where it's more of a repeatable experience anyway, I felt a bit more comfortable actually buying it, especially since it had very good reviews. It had a lot to do already, and the developers definitely seemed well prepared to bring this game to the very end. So if I go here, we can see now this is the launch update. Which the highlights have the true ending. There's another hidden aspect. There's some extreme measures for the final boss, which I believe we learned last time is Hades. So there's basically a modifier that changes all the bosses a little bit, and previously I believe it didn't change the final boss. Now I believe it will. And there are other things. There's a ton of stuff. I haven't been reading all of those because I want to experience discovering it more naturally. In a sort of, you can say, blind playthrough. I don't think we need to start a new game, and I don't really want to. We haven't done that much. I'm a little sad I won't be able to show you what happens, or at least what happened when you made it through the entire game before the game was finished. After we do see the real final ending, I suppose, I might just tell it to you and maybe find some
Damn you, Father.
Oh, and we get... you don't see them, but there are now also achievements in the game. So I just unlocked a few achievements from, I believe, loading the data I have and the flags of the save. Last time I wanted to speak with Hypnos, because the first time I fought and died to Hades, I had a very interesting, unique interaction with him, but it seems this time we are actually getting an interaction where he's talking with Dusa, so we'll see what that's all about.
Oh, hey there, Dusa. How's your endless toil treating you?
Excuse me for a second. I need to get my headphones. And let's go.
Mr. Hypnos, do you maybe think that you could, keep an eye on the procession line before Lord Hades, like you were supposed to?
Oh, that's no problem. I can definitely do that. I'll just add it to the list.
Good, then. Glad we had the chance to chat. Now, maybe get some sleep or something. You look pretty beat.
Get on it, Hypnos.
Interesting.
Father.
As you can see, he hasn't made it back yet. Let's
Hey,
talk
good to
with...
see you back here, boy. I'm glad you're back on guard duty. even if it means having to find a way past you. You know, you're just doing your job.
The fear-inducing hellhound eyes the underworld prince uneasily, his 6 ferocious eyes, each glistening within the dim light of the house.
See you, boy.
Right, we only have one more nectar to give. I'm not sure who I want to give it to, honestly.
Hello, lad. I saw your father storm out of the house in his regalia, so he must have confronted you himself at last. I see that must have not gone well.
Well, at least I know who will be waiting for me the next time I climb all the way to the Temple of Styx and manage my way out.
Don't lose heart, lad. I did not train your father, only you. He is a god, but he is just a god. If you'll forgive my bit of treason there.
Just a god.
Yeah, it's always been interesting how in the Greek mythology there is a few caveats to being a god and a mortal that made mortals in very strict situations in a way more powerful than gods.
Whoa, we're out of fishing. Here.
No, interesting. I didn't remember that's where we got that from. I thought it was just a an upgrade that got unlocked.
I positively cannot wait to see what sorts of foul creatures I'll dredge up with this.
I believe the full release of the game also claimed some new upgrades, so we'll definitely I'll hopefully see some of those. Update the codex with a handy list of boons for each Olympian. That's more of a quality of life thing than anything. I think I'll go for a fountain in Elysium.
Since Father's not paying us any heed, what say we go with this assignment, contractor?
Orpheus is
And
okay.
Orpheus is gone. Let's see.
I finally made it to the surface, Nyx. Confronted Father there out in the cold. I couldn't make it past him, but I was so close.
Do not despair, as I told you before. With effort and with time, most any setback can be overcome. Even your father. You have come closer to your goal. Achieve it.
Effort and time.
Right. Is there anything interesting going on here? Not really. How did you die, my good sir?
Thank you for waiting.
I don't even have feet anymore, and he died of old age. I believe that was rather rare in the ancient times. Alright, I need one more key to get this, but there is also one more weapon I want to unlock. I believe. I think. We could get another Death Defiance, or we could get Stubborn Defiance. So we restore a bit less health, but we can do that every chamber. Whereas this restores a bit more health, but does so a limited number of times. Both are decent, honestly, like, it just depends. This... I really liked using this on my other save, but it does kind of trap you in this cycle of death that's kind of hard to escape. Like, because you start with only 30% of your health, it's much harder, believe it or not, than from, like, persevering from 50%. So I think I'll go with this, and I'll have 2 extra lives instead of 1, 3 if we use the Lucky Tooth, and then I can gather 1,000 darkness. 1,000 darkness to upgrade it even further. I'm really curious. I'm very much on the lookout. Oh, yeah, there we go. So there's another weapon for us, for 8 keys, so I'll definitely be trying to get keys, and even more keys, because I want to unlock this and all of the
Should help me gain more darkness.
yep,
That would have been my pick.
as well as just the talents in the mirror.
Pal, thanks again for that nectar bottle from before. Stuff just goes right through me like you won't believe. Though I hope you're not going around giving that stuff away to every bozo you know.
What, Skelly, you worry something bad is going to happen if I express a bit of generosity from time to time through our somewhat illicit gift-giving custom around here?
No, I'm worried you'll be wasting your time. If you give that stuff away, don't expect to get anything back. Well, not after the first time anyway. Usually. I'm just saying, don't get your hopes up.
Maybe I just want to show thanks to my friends for its own sake.
Sure.
Yeah, so what he basically explains to you is that after the first nectar you give to a certain character, you get a gift, but afterward you don't really get anything for a while. It just increases your...
Time to go.
Let's go. It just increases your relationship with them.
That is cold.
Okay, so I now believe you only start getting this goddess after you reach the final boss.
Last time I felt a chill like this was on the surface. But who? Well, one way to find out. Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I understand, young Zagreus, that you would seek to leave that bitter darkness for this bitter cold. Quite honestly, I fail to see why. But I'll aid your plight, why not? For I can offer plenty of assistance, and you soon shall grow fond of it, I think.
Yes, so here we have Demeter. She's one goddess that's very split, for me at least, because there is a few boons from her that are incredibly powerful, I believe at least, and there are a few boons,
Freezing surface now.
a few boons that I don't think are particularly useful. Chill is the status effect she brings, and it basically just slows down your enemies. It stacks up to a few times. It's kind of useful on its own, though, like, the real kicker... Oh, nice. Upgrade. That's always nice. The real kicker there is a boon that deals damage when you stack the slow up to max. Alright, let's see the upgrade.
Do for a little maintenance.
Your special hits up to 7 foes, dealing more. So does that like mean it like bounces? I like bouncing stuff. Yeah, let's go for it.
That'll do.
No, that's not what I want. Oh, we'll see. I wonder if that's just... it can pierce through less enemies, or... Yep, okay, it actually bounces, and that's really cool. I like that. Even if it leaves us a little undefended while it's out and about.
Sure.
I'm very much on the lookout for stuff I haven't seen before the update. I don't know if there is going to be things like early on, or if this side of the game was basically done already and they're just the full release only added like the end game basically. Right, where is this son of a... Alright. Let's see what Dionysus offers.
Felt a shiver in the air just now, and that can only mean that chilly Demeter decided to give you a little help there, huh? Or maybe it's just cold. I mean, this is a mountaintop.
Your special inflicts hangover, that's kinda cool. Your cast is the festive fog, I really like that. And then using a fountain restores all health. And gives us more damage. So since we haven't found a single fountain yet, I think this is a good investment.
Put me right up.
There is a key, very good. I want keys, more keys. Give me all the keys. I also wonder, because there was well, there wasn't an ending to the game before. There was like a mechanic that got unlocked after you defeated Hades. So I'm very curious, like how they're going, how the story is going to influence the gameplay, in the sense that, like, what happens when we defeat Hades? Is that the true ending, or do I actually have to like defeat him a couple of times? Yeah, I fought this guy before and he's very tough. I think I just have to spam him down. I don't think he'll give me enough time to really charge up my... well, that kinda works. And special kinda tracks him, I guess. Ow. Get that. Get that! Okay. And let's see what Aphrodite offers.
You're beloved on Olympus, little godling. The air is beautiful and brisk, the gardens lush, the feasting plentiful. Why, it must be the opposite of everything to which you are accustomed.
Your attack deals more damage and inflicts weak. That's kinda cool. Resist damage. Oh, sure, let's just increase our attack. Let's see what happens here. And that sound you just heard, that little bell, is the sound of a fishing spot.
The most violent wretches of Tartarus are sealed away even from other condemned souls. Their only visitors, those fool enough to attempt escape.
Let's do this again sometime.
So where's the fish? Here it is. So after you buy the fishing rod, you unlock the ability to... goddammit, fish. But yeah, there's like this mechanic, and I don't entirely understand it yet. Basically you just press E to... well, if you're playing on mouse and keyboard, which I imagine the majority of players will probably be playing this on a controller. I'm just weird. But basically you approach the... sure, let's go for double boon. You approach the fishing spot.
One god or the other.
I don't remember if Demeter is really that hard to evade, so I think she's fine.
Which was it, really?
Let's get some more max life gain. You have to wait for the bobber to go down. If you do it too early, you get too early and you get nothing. And then I believe there are different rewards based on exactly how quickly after it finishes, after it like goes down, you pick it up. Like, I believe there is something called the perfect catch, where you reel it in right as the bobber goes down, and there's just a regular catch.
Next time, young Zagreus, perhaps I'll take every last bit of warmth you've left down there.
Yeah, Demeter is a strange one. I don't really remember much of her from... oh yeah, this. This is a very powerful, in my opinion, buff. especially if you manage to combine it with like applying chill on attacks with something like the gloves. You just chill everything and deal an absurd amount of damage, honestly. But yeah, I'm very curious. I don't think I've managed to ever get a perfect catch, and I think there are unique fish you can catch only if you manage to get perfect one. I'm fairly sure, although I don't think it happened to me ever before, I'm fairly sure you can miss the fish by waiting too long as well. I just have to stop charging enough while he's charging. Or get them, remember that I can dash with the charge up. Let's get some bonus health, which should be increased thanks to our boon. So I'm very curious. I don't think they've added any new boons. If they have, great. If they didn't, there's already plenty of stuff to do, honestly. Like, the game was basically finished by version 03. They just kept adding more and doing some bug fixing and in the background preparing for the full release. In my opinion, this was a very successful early access campaign. In terms of like, I don't know how much the game made, obviously, and I don't know how successful the game itself is. But in this, maybe instead of successful, I should have used the words like it was very well run. Like, there was very good communication with the players. There was plenty to offer up front. It wasn't like unplayable on. Like, there's a lot of games in early access that are basically like barely playable up until the very last
There's something.
Okay, did I hear? I don't think there's water here. I don't think can be a fish here. I thought I had the fish, but I might have been mistaken. We have enough gold, thankfully, to use the shop.
Charon's shop.
Another from Demeter, sure.
Thank you, mate.
I wanted to buy that anyway, but okay.
Thankful that the rivers to your realm have not yet frozen over, Zacharias.
Yeah, Demeter is really strange. Like, I don't remember if she was this harsh of a goddess in the sure.
Cooled me off. Hey, Charon, if there happens to be something really horrible awaiting me beyond that door, then give me a sign, won't you? Great.
I believe I already gifted him things, so I don't think I need to. But yeah, there's so many early access games which are really like barely playable or have a very little. Ah yes, this one.
Hey, you must be one of Meg's sisters. Nice to finally meet you. My name is Zagreus. Not murderer, definitely not.
Yeah, she's another one of those very talkative characters.
Look, I've done some things that maybe aren't great, but I am very, very sure I haven't murdered anyone.
Don't think she's buying it, dude. I'd say she's one of the toughest. I'd say she is the hardest Fury sister to defeat. She's very tricky, has a lot of really annoying attacks. There's a lot of prediction with her, like she's very... in a way she's predictable in the sense that she basically uses the same attacks over and over again, but it's still kind of hard to gauge her. And then there's the issue that is she actually makes the arena smaller every now and again. Like basically her other phases is just the arena being smaller. I don't know. Again, I think this is like the 5th time I'm trying to finish my thought. But basically there's so many early access games that are either unplayable or just don't have much content until like the very last update, until it's actually being released. With the amount of content this game offered upfront, the amount of updates, the frequency of updates, and the way the devs kept everyone in... I don't remember this. Alright, they definitely changed stuff up a bit.
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
I barge where I please.
I don't think I've ever seen this design before. Strong drink, nice. I still want to, excuse me, upgrade my the gift we got from Cerberus, so I'll keep this. Alright, so I'm seeing a few new additions.
Change of scenery at least.
Ooh. Sure.
I can take it.
Let's go for some chaos.
You move in darkness, practically unseen, son of Hades. It is quite difficult even for me to sense your presence at times. The Olympians catch their glimpses now and then, but you are always in a shroud. Thus is the influence of Nyx.
Alright. So each time I attack, I get hit, but more damage from behind. I don't like this. My main source of damage is attacking. For 4 encounters I take more damage, then I find more stuff. That's really nice, or get slower. The slowdown isn't that painful early on. In Elysium it's horrible to get this. Sorry about that. But here, honestly, it's not that bad. But the reward, I think I like this more.
Acceptable decision.
And immediate payoff. Which I won't pay off because I just remember that I only get the bonus, the buff, after the curse runs out. So I actually won't benefit from it yet, because I'm not too smart. Hi, can you not do that, maybe? I don't know, it's just, again, 6th attempt to actually finish the thought. This was definitely like a very good example of what an early access title should do. Like, should be... how early access should be done. I personally think that on Steam, Subnautica, the first one, not the one they're developing right now, but the first Subnautica is the perfect example of early access done right. I've watched the game from fairly early on. There were, like I said, there was a lot of updates, keeping everyone informed what's happening. Wait, I don't have enough. I just thought I have. Yeah, god damn it. Ha! Okay. Thanks, Chiron, saving my ass here. Let's get a random boon then. Nice, nice. My call inflicts hangover, that's nice. Or my cast. Let's get cast.
How about another?
Let's upgrade the cast and let's go for a Hermes boon, which I'm not too thrilled about, but still. Oh no. Okay. For a moment I thought this is the horrible rune of... ouch. of the casters. This I can deal with. Even if I just got hit. I think I got hit again and then I stepped in lava. Because I'm definitely not very good at this game yet. And I honestly... I know it's just a case of probably like half getting used to it, half practice makes perfect. But honestly I'm starting to really admire the ability of streamers to play games and talk at the same time.
Get the feeling life's moving all too quickly for you, boss? Well, Dionysus doesn't, as you're probably aware. There's quite a feast though.
Okay. No, I was hoping that's a an intro for a dual boon, but extra gold every chamber, I'll take it. And then we get a mini boss and
Next island.
a boon from Ares. This is this one. God damn it. I hate this room. This encounter is just the worst for me. I can kind of cheese it a little until they do that. And one life gone. Can you stop that? God damn it. I'm gonna lose so much health and resources on this encounter. This is why I will probably never ever play a bullet hell game. I hate bullet hells.
Let's do this again sometime. For Arthur, the Eternal Spear. I thought it lost. Have you any idea how many lives it drank during your father's glory days?
Not really. Let's just take straight up more damage. Okay, there is gems and that's it. Okay, that's fine. Has my boon upgraded yet? I thought it did. No, one more.
Spread us.
So not yet. Okay, this is fine. This, in comparison, this I can deal with. Even if I stop in the lava and take unnecessary damage. Right. Honestly, with the boon I have, I would really like another source of frost.
Gemstones. Now what?
And my boon upgraded, that's perfect. I can earn up to 100 gold, and we have a shop. I have to do this, come on.
We have an intruder.
Where are you gonna spawn? Ah, god damn it. Alright, this is not gonna go as fast as I'd hope. But we're gonna give it our best. And then 74 gold. Decent.
Mine.
More than enough to be worth going to the shop. So let's see what we get. A boon from Ares, and we're not gonna have enough for health as well. But we're gonna have enough for the key, which I really like. After you're slaying a foe or my call. The call changing into an impervious blade rift is nice. The only issue is you can't like attack, and I believe you can't dodge while you're the rift, so you gain a bit of safety, but you really cut down on your damage. So I'll take this, I guess. And definitely want a key, as I believe we need just... I don't already have enough? No, I think the new weapon was 8 keys.
Another new look for you, I see, Bone Hydra.
Hello. God damn it. I'm most likely gonna lose a life on this boss, but I am hopeful I can actually defeat it, since I would like the darkness from the Hydra. I have basically no hope personally on defeating Elysium, to be quite honest with you. But this, I think, with a bit of luck, and much less stupid plays, I could do. God damn it. I don't know, I guess I've gotten out of touch with the game a bit. I'm definitely making a lot of very dumb mistakes. It's stuff I definitely shouldn't be... I didn't realize it was that low. Well done.
I'll get that Hydra.
Hey, you keep dying? You happen to run into my brother anywhere out there by any chance? I haven't seen him in ages. What's with the long assignment?
Something about a war. Father sent Thanatos to take stock, but you're right. It's been a while now that you mention it. I guess a lot's occurred down here since then.
I'll say, the lounge reopened and... Let's see, what else? Anyway, you see my brother out there? You tell him we've got everything here under control.
Right.
Everything under control. Sure.
Oh. Well...
You are not to aid him in these matters, Nyx. His foolishness is to be scorned and reprimanded, not indulged. Do we have an understanding?
We have an understanding, Hades, yes. He is your own son, after all, and therefore your responsibility. I, in turn, have my commitments to this realm and to this house. You have aided me in them, so I remain, as ever, in your debt.
It is not necessary to remind me. Surely all those who once defied my brothers and myself would much prefer a post within my house over eternity within the lowest depths of Tartarus. Not that the darkness there would trouble you.
I hate it when they fight. I hope I haven't been inconveniencing you too much with all the visits to the temple lately, boy. Say, how do you get back? Charon giving you a lift?
Thus asks the prince his question of the guardian of the gates of hell, knowing full well the multi-headed monster keeps a wide berth of the river boatman. As to all with any sense.
Just kidding, boy.
Okay.
Hey, you have a worried look about you, lad. Spare me your thoughts.
Oh, it's just... I met the goddess Demeter out there. The blessings that she offered, they just drain the heat and life from everything. I thought she saw to fruits and grains and vegetables and such. Not that I'm complaining.
All gods and goddesses are to be feared. Demeter, she has the power to give life, or take it. Seems she's more interested in the latter, though. She's the eldest on Olympus, and your father seems to harbor a particular dislike for her. I don't know why. Be careful.
And before Demeter, the true villain.
I will.
Oh, hello, Zagreus. I was just wondering if you had ever heard of any other court musicians who had lost the will to sing. Your father's asked me to explain myself, and honestly, it has been rather difficult.
If it's any consolation, mate, I'm certain every single undead court musician serving in the throne room of the god of the dead has been through everything you're going through.
Alright. Let's actually gift him. I don't know if I've gifted him before. I probably have, but I don't remember what he gives me.
Why, this is absolutely splendid, Zagreus. Is this really for me? It's so very kind of you to think of me like this.
I want you to have it, Orpheus. You've brightened up our lives down here more than you know. I only wish that you could see that.
Sorry about the cat. If he doesn't stop bothering me, I will just close the door to my room and close him out. They just, like I said before, they just don't really like not being paid attention to.
What's new?
And right now, dear cat, I'm streaming and I can't play with you right now. Right, nobody else to talk to, it seems. So let's just go. Not enough. I could open this, but I'm only one key away from the new weapon, which I like fairly well.
What's going on, Skelly?
Hey, gotta say, you're really getting somewhere, boy. Oh, I'm pretty impressed here. And they don't even pay me to do that. I'm just supposed to stand around.
Appreciate the vote of confidence, mate. Maybe you're right, and someday I'll get out of here. Hey, if I never come back, you won't just be stuck here forever, will you?
That's a good one. No, probably not. Wasn't anything in the old contract about that.
Interesting. And mainly I'm... The bow. Really? No, screw it. I'm not taking the bow. I don't like the bow. I'm gonna just go with the shield, I guess.
Care for a warm-up with that?
Yes, I'm thinking out of taking the bow, goddammit. Fine. I really don't like the bow.
Alright, one more time.
And mainly I want to unlock...
You wish to meet your Uncle Zeus someday? Imagine me with a luxurious white mane without a modicum of self-control. That's your Zeus.
Well, if the...
At least Zeus is helping me.
Ooh, okay. This could help ease my hate for the bow a little bit. More shots from the special, or my special deals more damage. I honestly don't understand the special. Like, it deals so little goddamn damage. Like, unless I get it to apply Doom, I don't see the point. But I guess in case I do, let's get this.
That should do it.
Yeah, sure, it shreds right there. But from any reasonable distance, it just deals next to nothing. Okay, maybe I'm being a little pissy about having to use the bow. I don't know, I just like the other weapons much more. I've heard the Door of Chaos, I think? Yep. This area on, I'm definitely going for it. Especially if, since I don't have much health. I didn't lose any health, that's what I meant to say.
It's yours to shape as you see fit, regardless of the fate's design. Together we may twist that path of it, if you would like.
Sure. Okay, so just max life, that's actually decent. Less life for gold. Or preview rewards are hidden, but... well, reward previews are hidden, but attack deals more damage. Honestly, yeah, sure. Makes it less of a hassle to choose what I want.
What is it now?
Like, I don't know, if you can get like all of the arrows into something, then yeah, it deals a lot of damage. But otherwise the special isn't really that powerful. I guess that's the point of the special though, like they're supposed to be good in certain situations, I guess. Also, I think my main gripe with the bow is how stationary you have to be to deal damage.
You're getting somewhere, man. I understand you made it up to Asphodel before. Now that is progress. Keep it up. You keep on going, yeah?
Not to be an asshole about getting compliments and encouragement, but I did make it to the surface. I just got fucked when I did. My attack, my special inflicts hangover now. That could be decent. That could be really good.
Feeling good.
Sure, let's go. Let's try and make the bow special good. I'll just try and between this and just then trying to make hangover in general more powerful. Let's see how far we can take this. Yeah, like, there. It instantly basically applies 5 stacks of hangover. That's... Come on, prove me wrong. Got that. Okay. I'm gonna use the special button a bunch now, and then when I go to rebind it...
Know that I admire your Lord Father very much, for his grim work lets me continue mine. I trust that one day you shall settle your dispute.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Your attack inflicts doom. All epics, by the way. Really nice. Or after slaying a foe, my next attack or special deals more damage. Let's go for this. That way just weaving in a few attacks.
My Chaos Boon evolved a new effect.
Nice. Will really help. Okay, I definitely have to... That's on me. I just really have to pick where and when I use the special. Because there's definitely just... I'm definitely just taking stupid damage sometimes. I don't have gold, so let's go meet Sisyphus.
Prince Zed. You know, Prince Zed, I'd not expected to run into you again, not after all this time. Something I missed down in the house, or what? Not had much company of late, is all.
Well, something's just about always a miss back home, sir. Figured it couldn't hurt to check up on things in Tartarus a bit more frequently.
Well, I am grateful for it, I and the old boulder there in turn. I'm used to going lengthy stretches on my own, but having visitors from time to time would do me well.
Let's take Darkness. That will also heal us quite a bit. Taking healing from him at this point is kinda redundant. It's almost always better to just go for...
Heads up.
For Darkness instead, and I'll get heal health anyway.
Gemstones.
Yeah, let's just keep going. Survival.
Let's see your relatives of Olympus get you out of this.
Sure. Yeah, I'm liking this. The combination of Doom and Hangover, like a wide application of Hangover. If I can get that's what I really want right now. If I can get the boon that causes Hangover to be applied to other enemies and around enemies that have Hangover, that'll be perfect. At least for stuff like this. With bosses, I'll just have to tough it out, I guess. Let's take double boons, especially since one is Dionysus. Which I believe is also the easier one? Or is it? I honestly don't remember what Ares does when you don't choose him. But yeah, sure. More damage. Dashing creates a blade rift. That's decent.
It's not that I'm upset or anything here, Zag. You know I'm not. But truthfully, I am a bit annoyed. A little bit. And so I got to send the message, man.
Didn't have much choice.
Yeah, okay, Dionysus just does these little clouds. I can deal with that, at least I think. I'm saying that until I get hit, like stuck in one during my special, and it eats half my health. Well, that's fine. Dionysus.
Quite a sight. I gotta hand it to you, man, and you deserve this. Here.
Honestly, how can you be mad at this guy? Like, even when he's mad at you, he just makes it more like, come on, you know I have to just be mean for a bit, right? How can you be angry at him? My Hangover effect also makes the enemy slower. Sure.
That's good.
And we have lots of cash, so let's go... I do actually have enough money for everything. I think I'll take everything. Sure, more hangover. Then let's upgrade something. My special inflicts hangover or this or this. Everything's good. Let's go for this. And a key, and I believe, yeah, that's... Well, we already had enough to...
Who's it going to be? Hello?
She's both absurdly terrifying and completely insane, but also strangely adorable, I guess.
How about no? No murder. No murder.
It's like, I don't know, there's just something about her that's, ouch, kind of enjoyable. In the sense that, like, she's silly in a very, how do you call it?
The walls.
I want to say dark way, but what I mean is like a macabre sense of the word. So yeah, up close, the special really does work. Obviously it's kinda dangerous to go up close most of the time, but that's what I have the attack with Doom for. Seems decent.
That's over.
Heal a little bit. Heal a bit more.
Let's hear it, Father.
Alright, so apparently this is just the room we're gonna go through in...
The path from Tartarus is finally laid bare. Far above, the heat from Phlegethon, the river of flame, is faintly felt already, even as its dangers lie in wait.
Alright.
Lovely.
Yeah, between the...
Till next time, Tartarus.
Honestly, it's hard to tell. Like, I haven't seen that much of it yet. Like, there's a few...
Be there soon, Bone Hydra.
A few... definitely a few fixes. I think there's been a bit of a balance, like, just brush up as well. But I believe that the majority of the things that the 1 patch actually added or changed is the late game. So I don't think I'll get to actually experience much of it quite yet. And I haven't gotten that much, that far into the game on my own either, so I don't know how much of a comparison I'm really gonna have. So far it basically feels like the same game with just another update. Like, if you asked me a week ago if the game was worth purchasing Vendrick, I would say yes anyway. The fact it's 1.0 doesn't really change that. And at the same time, I haven't read anything about it, so I don't know. Is this... No. Kinda. Okay. I just dread that stupid room so fucking much. God damn it.
Just in time.
No. God damn it, why is there... The issue is, when I start doing bad, I panic, so I do even worse. So, to answer your question, I haven't seen much new stuff yet. And from what I understand, it's mainly just the very late game portions of the game that actually are affected by the 1.0 patch, I don't know how much of the rest of the game really got touched.
Idiots. Peace and quiet. Off we go. Time to fight.
Okay, yeah, so if I feel like I can get away with a special, I just have to get up close and special the enemy. If I don't, I should just poke at them with my attacks. My main damage is not really the attacks, it's the attacks themselves anyway.
Hey, could you do a little favor for me, cuz? My brothers, sisters, family, and whatnot, they're unaware I'm working with you here. It's no big deal, but let's keep it that way for now. Alright?
Alright. I wonder if that's a low-key reference to the fact I don't believe he has any dual boons. At least I don't remember any. Maybe there are. Sure, let's take Artemis here and a key.
I guess this means you must have paid the boatman's ransom here. And whatever price he charged you, it was worth it.
Let's hope so. I don't want to change that, but I don't have a boon for my chest, so let's take that. And let's take another key.
The searing flame and ashes of the river Phlegethon mean nothing to the ferryman Charon, who travels all the waters of the underworld bearing the dead, the damned, and all their fineries.
I do enjoy dead people's fineries.
That's a strange thing to say, Zagreus.
You must have a lot of stops around these parts, don't you, Charon, mate? Most of the dead are here in Asphodel, correct?
I honestly want to find a keepsake that translates Charon. Like, it would be useless otherwise, but just...
I'll just have a look around.
Interesting. Okay, let's see what... improving the Doom thing would be nice. I got them. Okay, yeah, I don't really want to... I have to time being next to her. Well, not anymore, but when she is... right after she damages, shoots her attacks. This guy is... I'm gonna shut up now. Because yes, I was about to say this guy is fairly easy.
There goes the power couple. He's offering an exchange.
Blade Rift effect, a wider area. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Fairly noticeable, I guess. Okay. I'm fairly hurt here. And he's gonna be dead. I really have to play into my boons here. Like, there is a point at which I don't have to damage the enemy. They're just gonna die. I just have to focus on not getting hit at that point. Like right there. If I poison them at low health and doom them... Where are... I was about to say, where are you? But then he just got killed. I don't have gold. Come on. Come on, Zeus. Give me something cool. Ah, just a one. Okay, cool. I'll take it.
You are son of Hades by that Nyx, the night goddess. Is that correct, nephew? Well, I suppose she's closest to a queen as your lord fathers like to find down there. I tried to match him up with some more wholesome types, but no, and here we are.
Yeah, sure. Let's fill up the god gauge quicker. And this is the boss, right? Yep.
Bone Hydra. It's been too long.
Okay, let's actually kill her. Since I don't think we did this stream yet. Which is kind of strange, like usually my last MO was really that definitely what's it called? Elysium was definitely the issue for me, not Asphodel. Alright. I'm dead. And back to you. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do that. Let's not let those hatch. Let's avoid that. And we can this again. I will most likely lose a life here. But I hope I only lose one and I manage to actually pull through. Despite that. Let's poison everything. Doom everything. More poison. More doom. Let's not stand in lava. I think that's the last head. And dead. Don't hatch! Okay. And GG. Okay. I was a bit tense. I was a bit tense right there.
And clear.
I was basically one hit away from death.
That's mine.
Oh man, that boon that heals you for a part of the darkness you take. Very useful. Okay, so it seems all of the rooms between stages have been changed into this. I like it. It's neat. I don't really need anything. Let's go to Elysium. Yeah, like, I definitely see a bit of touching up on the icons there. Like, there was this check mark next to the bosses I've defeated, and the question mark is a bit more ornate. So they've definitely, like, went and done one last pass over the game for the release. But from what I understand, the actual changes, like meaningful gameplay changes, are more so limited to the late game portions of the area, of the game. So I imagine I might see some more stuff in regards to replayability after you actually beat Hades. Which, as said before, was a very different thing when you defeated Hades, so I'm very curious to see if, like, because they are saying that the true ending is now unlocked, I'm very curious to see if that takes more than just reaching the end once to unlock. Or is it more that, like, after you beat Hades, you've technically played the game, you can just kind of keep playing to explore more stuff, but the main story is finished? Kind of like Monster Hunter, in a sense, where you can, like, you have many reasons to keep playing even after after finishing the story itself. Got that? Ugh. Like, I only recently, well, only honestly after playing the expansion for Monster Hunter, did I realize honestly how quickly you really finish the main story, kind of. Like, honestly, the majority of what you're gonna be doing is just out of your own volition, more or less. Okay, the fact you can stagger them with the special is really good. Even better if I would stop missing. Okay, who's next? No imperviousness, please. I said no imperviousness. And definitely not now when they're trying to respawn. Okay. So basically, if you wait with your call until you have all 4 bars, it becomes more powerful. Generally,
Use a little fine-tuning.
Generally, it just means it lasts longer, but there are also sometimes other effects. Let's do reduced ranged for 2 shots. Sure. Power shots doesn't really appeal to me that much, since my main source of damage is honestly the doom application of my attacks, not the attack itself. Okay, here we go.
You have met the champion, the king. Let us see if you are fit to face him once again.
You mean face both of you together, which doesn't seem particularly fair.
Life isn't particularly fair, short one, nor death. I'd have expected you to know as much. But here, have your fair fight.
Honestly, still not very fair. You're like twice the size of him and have a weapon twice the size of him. Or me, I guess. When we do, if I should say, we do reach the boss of Elysium, I'll likely be shutting the hell up and focusing like hell. Okay, there we go.
Thank you for sparring with me, short one. I'm glad we've made a habit of it thus.
Uh-huh. I'm honestly not.
That time.
it's you, Zagreus. Here, let me offer you some fine new boons, as well as Lord Dionysus here, who I'm sure would love to talk your ear off just as much as mine.
I think that is an intro to a double boon.
Yeah, tells me I'm being awful loud and to back off, all sorts of nasty stuff like that. What can you do though, right?
Ooh.
Interesting, interesting. I like... No, I have to do this. This is amazing. I don't... Yeah, you don't do it when you hit stuff, but when you hit enemies, with this special hitting as much as it does, and my double arrow, this is honestly great. God damn it. Yes, spawn right off top of me, because that's cool to do. Even more of you, of course. And god damn it. Okay, I'm most likely losing my extra life soon. As you can see now, I shoot out these homing arrows whenever I hit something. That is a god.
Oh, damn it.
Godsend in later levels. I don't think I'll reach later levels, to be quite honest with you. How many times do you hit me? Jesus fucking Christ. That was terrible.
Good enough to eat.
Sure, even bigger blade rifts, I guess. I am honestly sad now. That was terrible. Let's just take some more health.
Great shields.
Honestly, like the first time I definitely fucked up jumping from one arrow to the next, but that chariot spawning on top of me, these assholes hitting me like 5 times is just honest. Honestly bullshit. Give me a second, I'll turn some lights on so I'm not sitting in complete darkness. And close my window so I don't have an army of bugs flying in. I'm sad. That was a really potentially cool build. I'm just not good enough to play it well, I guess.
Oh, hi! I'd ask you how it went, but since you're here again, I guess I know already, huh? Oh well, just come on in.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers. Oh, hi.
You're much too modest, Lord Achilles, for someone with such a number of heroic deeds and glorious decapitations to his name. You ought to be more like ever boastful Zagreus and talk it up some more.
Oh, fear not, Orpheus. I was quite boastful in my day. And would you look at where it got me? Besides, I've not the imagination to come up with tales as tall as those of our Prince Zagreus.
What can I say? I try.
By the way, that's a very nice backhand compliment.
To suffer such indignity for my own kin.
A tall tale is usually like a fairy tale, like something that's not real.
So, you had a run-in with the Minotaur out in Elysium, did you? Perhaps the only soul within this realm more bull-headed than you.
Haha.
How long have you been waiting to use that line, Father? Wouldn't put it past you to have sent the Bull of Minos to Elysium entirely so we could have this conversation now.
I have a cut on my lap now.
The Minotaur
We'll see if that
because of an entirely different arrangement.
Makes him any more more bearable. High cut. If I had a face cam, you'd be making my viewers very happy right now, you know? High cut.
He's working for you, isn't he? You think he can stop me?
Most in Elysium jump at the opportunity to do my bidding. Not that you know what that is like. Now go, see how you fare against the bull.
Honestly, the goddamn chariots are kicking my ass a lot more than the bull. Let's give him a nectar for... Let's make up... Yeah, right.
Hey, Father, I thought maybe, you know, here.
Where did you get this? You think you can butter me up with such trifles? Give me that, and then get out of here.
You're welcome, Father.
So grateful.
Let us hold court then.
So wait, do I... Okay, so he doesn't give me a... he doesn't give me anything.
The ever-faithful Cerberus remains resting steadfastly in his spot.
Here, boy.
Just
as long as one of your three heads enjoys these pets.
Granted.
Gotta do it at least once a stream, right? Let's see what we can buy. Greater Plunder for 300 gems. For now, let's just heal more.
Contractor, my good shade, have yet another job for your distinguished team.
You are distracting me.
Jeez, sorry, I guess.
Nyx, the Olympians have been immensely helpful, but did they really have to get mixed up in all this? I could have gone off on my own.
Really?
And you would not have gone far, child. Your father is too proud to accept assistance in personal matters. Do not cede the advantage that you have.
But I'm misleading them, taking advantage of their good graces trying to find Mother. What if they find out?
I shall do everything within my power to prevent this, as shall you.
Understood.
Yeah, I mean, after finding Mother, why not actually do go to Olympus?
Hi, Your Highness. I just wanted you to know that if you do get out, we are going to miss you around here. Okay, so, bye.
Thanks.
Okay, so that's everyone talked to.
I can do better.
I can unlock my weapon, so I'm not going to unlock more perks at this moment.
Over here.
And even though this has the buff, I will use this.
Let's try it.
Right now.
Hexagriff, the rail of adamant. Annihilate all who oppose me.
Oh, you got one.
Can I actually go back? Because I think that's a prophecy fulfilled.
Strike one off the fated list.
Yep, for 60
Nice to have
gems.
my ancient legendary weapons there.
We have a new prophecy regarding dual boons, and then a bunch of things that we already had before. Right, so just because I want to show it off and test it out, but also I definitely now want to do this. So what I want is special to be on the right click and cast to be on Q. So now I cast using Q and use special using right click. Very nice. Yeah, so that's this is basically a gun Nice thing is, even though the animation, like if you begin it static, it's a bit tricky to move, but you can reload it on the run. And there's a bunch of really cool upgrades for it. And it also reloads on its own if you're empty and try to attack or dash.
With Exegriff, the Rail of Adamant. Seems much too noisy complicated as a hunting weapon when you could just use a nice quiet bow, but hey, to each her own.
Yep. I thought the saying was to each their own. Whatever. Your dash strike, your special is stronger, or my attack is stronger. My attack I will save for getting some sort of an effect.
Artemis, guide my hand.
Chill or Hangover on this weapon's attacks would be really nice, since it's fairly rapid fire. Honestly, just for the wake up special, this weapon is very powerful. It also suffers a bit from the issue I have with the bow, that you have to be static in order to deal damage, but I still feel like it's much more mobile. It doesn't deal a lot of damage right now, but I hope that will change with some boons.
Face, I got to tell you, I cannot believe that little Artemis is hanging out with you. She doesn't hang with anybody, man. But I digress. Take this.
Really hoping for some hangover on attack. Perfect. Thank you very much, Dionysus. Gems or chaos? Let's take chaos.
Let me have it.
Dionysus offered him his services, I see.
Drunkard.
He can be rather unpredictable, and therefore offers me a source of some amusement.
Drunkard, Dionysus. Reward previews are hidden. Facing more foes or take more damage from traps. I'll take the damage from traps. Hopefully I'll be good enough to avoid them, and having a better damage dealing attack is important on this weapon. Watch me immediately get hit by a trap. Getting hit by enemies doesn't really hurt that much at this time. But yeah, with like the rapid fire thing, having chill on attack or hangover is really good. I'm still bad at the game though, obviously. Sure, let's see what Aphrodite offers. Goddammit. Okay, I'm gonna have to just poison him out. Since I don't think I can actually hit him with the special. Kinda can, kinda can't. Yeah, he's just a touch too fast. Okay, decent,
See you
decent.
next time, I'm sure.
I cannot help but wonder, dearest, why Lord Hades would have kept your mere existence hidden from us all this time. Perhaps he knew that once you met us, you would stop at nothing to come seek us out.
Yeah, and let me just point something out that I didn't honestly realize for the longest time. Aphrodite, maybe kind of appropriately for who she is, isn't actually wearing any clothes. Yeah, I honestly, for the longest time, thought that it's like a very skin-tight bodysuit kind of thing she's wearing. No, she's just straight up not wearing anything, just being modest with her hair. More maximum life or weak on nearby foes. Yeah, sure. And let's get sorry, I'll take I'll take the nectar for now, since there's still quite a few people I want to gift it to.
The perfect gift.
Perfect gift indeed. Like, the only people I will likely hold off on giving the nectar to is the gods, since all they're giving you is they give you a keepsake that guarantees the first boon after you pick the keepsake is going to be from them, and it's going to be a bit better than it has a chance of having a higher rarity. It's really cool once you get a lot of like when you just want to farm up some materials or stuff like that.
Should help keep it going.
I knew that foul boatman would come through, and you would find amongst his wares this gift.
It's particularly also very useful to have them when you're just looking to finish like the prophecies regarding some gods, like picking a gift from a certain god or picking certain gifts for certain gods. Then those keepsakes are very useful. Otherwise, it's kind of meh. Like, it only benefits you one time. And with the ability to change your keepsake between levels, it's a bit more useful. You basically get the benefits 3 times. 3 or 4? 3. But then you could have something like this, which gives you basically double HP from the start, and you just get it for as long as you wear it. I'm also very curious, and I don't remember when I unlocked that ability, but there is a bit more to the weapons still than just what we've discovered right now. So I'm kind of curious when that certain mechanic comes in. If that's something I have to unlock, or if it's something that just unlocks after I do something. I don't know what triggers the unlockage. Your attack deals damage in an area and briefly slows, seeks the nearest foe, or it deals more damage but can hurt me. Sure, let's go for this.
This should work.
And this is a really shit reward at this moment in time. Darkness, maybe? Just health. Sure. And let's stick with you. Nothing interesting. And let's
Feeling it's
kill...
Tisiphone this time. Sure enough. I was really hoping we could change the subject. Please.
Apparently not likely.
Okay.
Alright, that can hurt me now. I just stood there, happy, doing damage, and then alright, that actually hurts now. And I walked right into it, knowing it would hurt me. But it deals a heck ton of damage. Alright, and I think I have a boon that makes it so I can actually crit with that, so... That's... I'm not gonna be able to use it in this size of an arena. Or maybe I am. Okay, I definitely took like at least 2 hits. They didn't need to. But we're getting another
Did Exegriff just shudder?
Titan Blood. Thanks to the fact that we haven't really beaten any bosses with this weapon before.
Off to Asphodel.
And I think after this run will be the last. This will be the last run I use Cerberus's collar as a keepsake.
Asphodel.
I'll want to level up some other keepsakes. We have a fishing point.
Come on up. Cut a Slavag.
That you did.
Stand down or suffer. Let's deal some death.
Okay, how I didn't get hit here, I don't know. Probably just lucky invulnerability frames.
You shouldn't have crossed me.
Yeah, sure.
Let me have it.
We'll go for another bone. Oh, lore!
The fathomless expanses hidden in darkest corners of the underworld stretch well past the notice of Lord Hades himself. And yet, the interfering prince somehow discovers passage there.
Wasn't all that hard to find, really.
Yeah, I just had to pay with my lifeblood.
Hades.
Ooh. The reward isn't honestly that incredibly great. It's good, obviously. It's not a fated choice though, which is strange. I thought Chaos also had a fated choice, but it's legendary. I have to take this. Come on.
Sounds like a trade to me.
Let's go for a Nectar. I still have a lot of nectar to give. Again, this build is very decent. It's honestly very safe. As long as I keep mind of my own bomb and just whittle my enemies down with big ass explosions and poison, it should be good. What's next? Aphrodite or a shop I don't have cash for. I guess it's Aphrodite. Oh, Gorgon. Oh, that's fine. Come on, Zagreus, it's not that bad. It could have been the goddamn Witch Covenant. Okay, yeah, I got the rhythm down. Almost slipped up there.
The goods.
I'm getting very nice spoons in terms of rarity, I guess, at least. Let's go for more extra life.
Oh, good. This has to be the chamber renovation.
Lots of health. Nice. And then a bone from Hermes. Not thrilled, but fine. Like, this is honestly a run which, if taken slowly and carefully, has a very high chance of actually defeating Hades. The only issue is, obviously, I'm not that great at avoiding damage. And while it sounds very stupid to say that's the only way I can lose, that's always the only way I can lose. What I mean is, like, I have... It's very easy for me to deal damage without really worrying about it. If I just focus on avoiding damage, I should be good. Yeah, that sounds like, well, just don't get hit for head. And like, just, you know, all those stupid mini responses like how to get good at the game, just lower their health to 0 before they do that to you.
It's Hermes.
But it's honestly, like, it's basically what's happening right now.
Everybody, boss. She's pretty good at that, I have to say. I'm faster, but she's fast. She's pretty fast, alright.
Attack is faster. Special is faster. Sure.
Godspeed.
I think I heard chaos, although I think that was just my boon being upgraded. Let's try to kill some stuff for some gems. That was crap. I do not need to take that damage. Come on, just... Come on! God damn you.
That's quite enough.
Only 11.
Here we are.
Oh well. I still don't have gold. Really suck on gold this run. But we are getting a boon from Dionysus for free.
In the name of Hades.
Dash causes hangover. What do I have for hangover? Oh right, I have my attack for hangover. This isn't really that great. I'll just have to go with the call, I guess. And let's try to kill the Hydra. It should be pretty easy. She's much less mobile.
And no one gets hurt.
So hitting her with the special shouldn't be that difficult. Yeah, I screwed my cast. And then even the heads are just gonna fall like flies, honestly. If anything, it's these guys I'm worried about. More so just because they are like additional difficulty, basically. Stop. I know there's a music video of Bob Your Head, but how about you don't? Actually stop bobbing your head. How about that? Don't! God damn it. It's going alright. It's going alright. I'm gonna use my call a bunch to speed this up a little bit. Not a lot of the default Hydra heads. That's one down. I think that's actually 2 down. Oh, 3 actually. That's 4. And that's the final one, so I think one of them must have died somewhere along the way, since I believe she summons 6 for her final wave. Can you stop it with the eggs? Okay. Haven't lost our life. Lost a lot of health, but that's fine. We have
That's what you get.
3 extra lives right now. And we are most likely going to lose them all in Elysium.
I trust you had a pleasant stay in Asphodel.
Sure.
You need to turn down the heat in that place. Closer. Check.
I'm curious if the mechanic with the weapons that I'm thinking of will get unlocked now that I have all of them. Let's upgrade one of our boons, I guess.
Strong bows. No chance.
Alright. God damn you. And then the butterfly thing. Can you please stop? Thank you.
Delicious.
Even more special damage and critical chance. Sure. And we have an upgrade, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe something even more for our special. That would be neat, honestly.
What's rearming?
Stop. God damn you. God damn you. Can you not? Honestly, the chariots are just the worst enemy. Like, I'll take these respawning bastards over the chariots anytime. Foe targeted by your special move slower and take more damage. That seems exactly what I want.
Load it up.
Perfect, I think. Let's get some health, I guess.
Glad I put in the order for a fountain chamber in this.
Oh, nice. That is great. Sure, let's go. Maybe we'll get something to Doom or something. So now my enemies, like, taking 30% more damage just means by default my special deals more damage and everything else deals more damage if I'm shooting at something in the special circle. With the added area of effect, it's really powerful. And then they're slow, so they're also less likely to make it out of the circle. The only issue is the special is slow enough that I can't reliably use it to kill the souls once they come out of the body. Faster blade rift that seeks the nearest foe. Sure.
What a team.
Dionysus with a mini-boss. So we have our bull friend. Oh, it's... Or maybe this is just an elite encounter rather than a mini-boss? No, it's a mini-boss.
You are more skilled than I expected, short one. A rematch is most certainly in order.
You're going to force a rematch each time I manage to defeat you, aren't you?
We and our victories are all impermanent here in Elysium. We live, such as it is, for moments such as these.
Yeah, whatever. He's also very mobile, so I'm not sure how well I'm gonna be able to target him with my special. What? Okay. For a moment I thought I got hit by my own thing, but it was just his attack that was kinda... Come on. No, come on! God damn it! Jesus. God damn you. Get drunk or something. Okay. Okay. And as I'm looking at the time, this will likely be our final run tonight.
In the name of Hades. Oh, yes.
That's actually very nice. I like that. Some extra health, always nice. Please don't. Good job. Alright, and bad. Hit. Alright, some poisons. Ah, goddammit. As you might have imagined, I didn't want to do that. Let's kill that thing. And get rid of you. Really happy my explosions mostly go through the shields most of the time. I think it just needs to be the epicenter of the explosions just needs to be behind. Maybe some health? Okay, I got some health. Ooh, that's tempting, but no. Sure, let's go for a key. How many keys do I have anyway? I think as long as the epicenter of the explosion is behind them, they'll take damage. whereas otherwise they would be counted as blocking. Kinda makes sense, honestly. Got them with wheels. I'm in a decent spot, honestly. And I get hit immediately. Maybe I should just shut up, honestly. Like every time I'm let's try that again. Every time I start talking, I get hit. 2 keys, and I believe we have now 7, so we have enough for a tier of upgrades for the mirror. There goes that. I'm very curious how the hangover damage is calculated, since I believe every source of hangover has different tick damage. So I wonder if it just takes the highest one, or if it's like tracked separately or something. I would imagine it just takes the highest damage, but I might be wrong. That's probably the easiest way to do that. Just have it happen. Just have it deal the damage of the most powerful version that's active. Happen it. Alright.
Gods grant me strength.
More powerful attack here. No, honestly my special is my highest damage dealer. I'm a little afraid that I'm not gonna be able to unlock the boon before the boss fight. The boon from Chaos, so I'll just go for something from the shop.
Should come in useful.
Deal damage faster. Perfect. And health. Sure, why not? If I die, the gold isn't worth anything either way.
These two.
So, the fiend returns to challenge us again, Asterius. Or rather, to besmirch the honor of this competition.
Says the guy fighting 2-on-1.
Besmirch what honor? You're just complaining that you lost, even though I was outnumbered.
Silence, you monster. I'll hear no more such wicked lies, half-truths, or quarter-truths. You, however, soon shall hear my blessed spear. Specifically, the sound it makes whilst sliding into your exposed midsection. Defend yourself!
He sure likes to talk.
Monster, you have no bearing and no grace or courage.
Ah, got that. I'm gonna try to focus on the bull, I say, and immediately get goddamn eviscerated. Okay, the bull is already half dead. Hangover and specials are my main damage dealers, so I just have to focus on that. Just don't get hit by your own damage. It's also helpful. So just stack up some hangover, drop a special or two, and he'll be dead soon enough. So now that he's gone, let's deal with this buffoon. Okay, I'm not sure. God damn it. I mean, I'm not too worried. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's true. No! God damn it. I have no health. I have 2 extra lives now, so come on, I'm not that bad, I can't be that bad, come on. Oh, so close. God damn it! That was really bad. Alright.
They say to never meet your heroes. I should have forgone. That shade there. Have I got a fan?
Seems like you do, Zagreus.
I'll take the
Alright.
thanks.
Final floor. Final boss.
Don't make me come up there, boy.
Oh, I'm gonna. Or 3 encounters. Sure. Let's stay top.
I can do this.
Hopefully.
I can do this. No more dead to deal with, at least.
At last, the willful prince has ventured all the way up to the surface of the mortal realm. Yet still he is encased within the earth itself. The gateway to the underworld. A threshold from which there is no escape.
We'll see about that.
I was, honest to God, just about to say that. Although I honestly don't expect to defeat Hades this time.
Which one first?
Like, the build is good, don't get me wrong. And probably in more capable hands could finish the game. But my hands aren't as capable as I'd like, and I don't... I'll just take my time. They'll die eventually. What the hell was that? Okay. So my purchase from the shop was just nothing. Didn't give me shit. Since it only lasted for 3 encounters. Now I can just straight up heal. I don't know, this should heal me as well though, so let's go. Yep. Just... Fuck, I'm poisoned. God damn it. And I'm poisoned again. Thankfully these, these healing things aren't on a very long cooldown. Please die. Doesn't seem like it's Zagreus, seeing as there is more. I'm losing so much health to poison, god damn it. Into traps. That's good. Well, I've ended up with less health than I started with.
A moment's rest.
Let's go for a boon, I guess. Nice. That was good. That was strange. Fairly sure I should have been hit there. There we go. Okay, damn it. No! Don't poison me, bro! Where is the goddamn thing? Of course, it's between death and death and thing and such. And even more death, and I'm gonna die to poison. Yeah, I'm really losing hope for this being the run.
You are a most impressive death dealer, my kid. For by my estimation, you have slain at least 1,000 souls down there. Souls mostly having died before, but still.
Okay, so he does keep count after the first 100. Wider damage after you take damage, Death Defiance. Hopefully I can save my last Death Defiance for the final boss, so then this boon honestly isn't that bad. Sure. I can upgrade one of my boons. No thanks. Let's go for gold, I guess. And I got hit, and I'm poisoned, and I got hit again. I'm just bad. Yeah, so about saving that Death Defiance to the boss. Never mind. How are you?
This is it.
I'm mad now. So there is that.
Farthest I've come.
Farthest I've come. Right. Time to fall, I guess.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Coin for Charon. A whole entire sack of something.
Deep within the desecrated layer of the god-defiling satyrs lie the noisome contents of their profane rituals, so foul as to be indescribable.
Cerberus just loves the stuff. Going back.
Okay, I have enough gold to buy something I've always wanted to buy. I'm not sure how this works.
Hit me, Daedalus.
Okay. I'm not sure I'm a great 3-round burst. I never have to reload, and my attacks bounce. And that's the slow. The slow wasn't, although it did cause the enemies to take more damage. I can deal with this, and not having to reload might help.
I can go.
Well, attempt number 2. And most likely yet again very fitting end to the stream.
You're never late, Father.
The sea, the heavens and the earth. All of this belongs to my brothers. We are their kin by birth. But we are foreigners in their country.
No. No mournful speeches. Now get out of my way.
You impertinent brat. Fine. Impulsiveness runs in the family.
Shut up.
Your eyes deceive you, boy.
This time around I will have to deal with the skulls. These. Basically, if I don't destroy them in 5 seconds, there's a wave of damage that spans basically the entire arena. I just have to dash through. It's not the entire arena, it's basically the entire arena.
Useless. Call my name. I order all you wretches of the underworld to attend me now.
Oh god damn it! Of course there is a guy that makes a goddamn bullet hell thing. I'm definitely gonna keep most of my calls for when he gets reinforcements, so I can poison all of them. Are you serious? God damn it. No, I'm screwed. No way I'm killing him this time. If I had an extra life, maybe. Right now, no way. Especially not if I get hit by my whole thing.
Look back on this and thank me, boy.
I don't think so.
Got me again, damn it.
And there is no Hypnos, so again, no chance for the unique dialogue that I mentioned before. But anyway, we have a thing to give the fish to the chef. We'll do that next stream. I'm honestly a little bummed that we didn't do it. Like there was just so many stupid mistakes I did, and that was a really good build. But what can you say? What can you do? We'll be seeing if I can actually do this next week. If not, then we'll just keep upgrading our stuff next week. Tomorrow. We're playing tomorrow, as always, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.-ish GMT. And as always, you can find the link to my YouTube channel down below in the About section for the stream, for the Twitch stream, where I upload all my archives for the streams. For the next 14 days you will be able to see them on the platform, obviously, but then they get deleted automatically. I don't have a say in that as of right now, so if you want to find my older archives, you have to find them on my YouTube channel. And we will see tomorrow. Thanks. Yeah, like I said, I was kind of hoping I would get the real ending there. Like, it was a really good run, a really good build. I just fucked up by the end. Lost too much health to the poison and then screwed up with the extra health, extra life. If I had that and that boon that made me deal more damage, I think I might have had a chance of killing Hades there. But we'll see. Maybe tomorrow we'll have an even better build. In the meantime, have a nice night, and I will see you tomorrow, 4 p.m. GMT, on our next stream. Goodbye.